Well, this is the day when the tranquil streets of Turin come alive as the city's two big teams go head-to-head. It's a fixture of great tradition, history and prestige. In fact, it's the oldest derby in Italian football, and there is plenty for both Juventus and Torino to contest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. A rivalry for the ages, a game draped in tradition and history.
Well, the Torino derby, Peter, has a special place in the history of Italian football, so prepare yourself for an intense coming together that doesn't have much to do with current form. The atmosphere is electric. As you'd expect, the football is highly charged, so it never really needs much of a spark. It is likely to fly by too, so don't take your eyes off it. I think you'll have to trust me on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. A game this so far beyond the ordinary. Cuts out the pass. Quality ball. Torino are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. That's been drilled forward. Kelly cuts it out. Insigne. Yildiz. Well, I'll tell you what, there's been a lot of inflammatory talk leading up to this. There so often is, and it just stokes it further, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's certainly catered to the entertainment element to all of this, and the unpredictability that we're facing.
Locatelli, and it goes cross-field. And it's Insigne. That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cleared away. Locatelli. So he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. They could break here. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Good run down the left. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Torino coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
João Mario. No goals as yet. Locatelli finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Moved on forwards. Ngonge. That's very neat. Oh, it's played into the area. Brilliantly cut out. That's a throw. It's run loose here. Ngonge providing an outlet on that flank. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
A bit of penetration to go with all this possession. João Mario. Cambiasso. defending, strong and determined. Żegrova. And here's Optenda. And the finish! Oh, good spread. Cambiasso gets over and intercepts. Now it's Zapata. Ngonge is having a shot! Has another goal! Goal! Torino! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
The pass is intercepted. Biraghi. Casade. Out to the left it goes. Biraghi. And that's aimed into the middle. Coupe minus. And it's Locatelli. Plays it through. He has found the way through. Balls over the line, and it is a corner. That's not going far. The referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Want to throw in. Locatelli making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Optenda. Oh, played through for the wide man. Locatelli hit into the middle. And that has been cleared. Ngonge are looking to break at pace. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Locatelli. Yildiz. Do have a chance to counter here. Played out to the right. Ngonge. He is through here. That's a good... And a chance! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Coupe minus. Let's Yildiz. Cambiasso. Yildiz. Gets his head on it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Lovely ball, and Zapata! Oh, he's been flattened there. Conceição started the last match.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Shaw's driven forward. Zapata is onto it in a flash. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hazard, this is promising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Casadei. He is just caressing the ball. Conceição does really well to win the ball there. Francisco Conceição.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Biraghi gets good distance on it. Conceição. That's been won straight back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Zapata, now he's off and running. Hazard. Well read, the danger is averted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hazard. And it's Turan. Now it's David. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. And that pass has been well intercepted. Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. So it is looking now like 12 points from 12. Conceição! Bullish header! It's in!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, smashing header!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yildiz.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
And it's Ruhi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Yildiz, gently done. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Ruhi. Thuram. Oh, that's neat. Hazard. Locatelli. Out towards the flank. Hazard. Thuram. Here's the chance to cross. Hazard. Thuram. That's a nicely weighted pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all scared. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter.